Hi, and thank you for joining me here again. Today I wanted to talk about doing chores. This is something that's taken me a little bit of time to figure out, but I've developed my own system to keep the chores from piling up. It's a very simple system. Do them as you see them instead of putting them off for later or putting them off for your partner. If you go into the bathroom and you notice the toilet's dirty, clean it. It's only going to take you a minute or two after you're finished, and it'll be easier to clean next time if you just stay on top of it. After you shave, wipe down the counter, clean out the sink, and throw the towel in for the laundry. When the hamper's full, start a load of laundry. Clean up the lint trap, wipe down the top of the washer and dryer. See, when you clean as you go, you're adding a couple of extra minutes to a task, but you won't have to find time to do it later. We all know how that goes, where you put off a task and it just becomes more daunting and it's easier to put off for later, and until it's just gotten too big or too much of a mess or too gross and you're forced to do it. The best example I have from my own life is doing the dishes. To start, and this is important, if your partner cooked dinner, they don't wash the dishes. You do. It's part of a partnership. They do part, and then you do the other part. So when dinner's over, start soaking anything that's going to be a little bit more difficult to clean, because it only needs to soak as long as it's going to take you to wash the rest of the dishes. So it doesn't need to soak for hours and hours or soak overnight most of the time. So when you wash the dishes, it isn't done if you just wash the dishes and leave them in the rack to dry. All you're doing is you're making more work for your partner or more work for yourself later when they still need to get dried and put away. Same thing goes for letting things soak overnight, like I said. And when the dishes are put away, go ahead and wipe down the sink and the stove, because they do need to get cleaned. And if you remember, wipe down the handle for the refrigerator. It's an easy extra step, but it's one of those things that just kind of gets forgotten, and then it's gross later. So just do it as it comes up, as you remember, as you see it. Having a clean house is good for you. Besides feeling better that everything is clean and organized, you'll spend less time being stressed out and searching all over the house, trying to find your keys, or trying to find any given thing, because you know that it's already in its correct place. You'll spend less time being reminded of everything that still needs to get done around the house, and you'll make your partner happy. Guarantee you. If you start doing chores and you start staying on top of things and making life easier for your partner, they will appreciate it, and in turn you will appreciate them. One final thing I wanted to touch on is a phrase I've been hearing a lot lately: weaponized incompetence. It's where one partner pretends not to know how to do a task, or just does a really lousy job at it on purpose, so that their partner goes, well, let me just do it then. And then they end up having to pick up the slack from you because you manipulated them. Don't do that. It shouldn't need to be said, but apparently it does need to be said. Don't take advantage of your partner. Don't manipulate them. If you don't know how to do it, ask your partner or ask Google. Guarantee you, any task around the house, someone has a video on YouTube on how to do it, or you can find some WikiHow on how to do whatever chore it is. Just don't be that guy. And it's important to remember that when it comes to housework, there is no man's work and woman's work. It's all just housework. It all needs to get done. It is all for everyone's benefit. So if you both chip in, then you're both taking responsibility for getting the work done, and it's going to be one less thing to fight about later on. Anyway, that's all I had for right now. Thank you very much for sticking through me with this one. Thanks for watching these videos, and thank you for liking and commenting and subscribing. especially for interacting conscientiously in the comments section below. Please let me know if you have any video topic suggestions or any dissent, any opinions that you wanted to share. I'm always happy to hear you out and answer anything that comes up. So thank you very much for your time. May peace and blessings be on you and on those you love. Have a good night.